Okay, so today I got some new headlights to put on the 97 Chevy Silverado quarter ton. Just go here, 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 blah, blah, blah. You already know the sequence, and that's all I'm gonna do. It's a rainy day outside, as you can tell. So why not do something like this instead? And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is start with, I already took out 3 of the screws. There's 1 more screw there. Same thing on the other side. Then I'm gonna remove the, I can't remember the name, okay, the grill. And you have this screw right here, this screw right here, and then you have the screw on the inside that you have to get to, which is, I can't see it from here. And yeah, that's pretty much it for screws. I'll update you. So these are for the top of the lights. If you want to take those out, you can just take the bulbs out instead of taking the whole light out. But I'll update you on if there's any other screws I know of that I have to take out. There's probably some behind these lights and probably a few clips. Other than that, I'm gonna take out the lights, and yeah, once I get the bottom of those out, I'll show you where I'm at and how to get the rest of them off. If that sounds good. I think it sounds good. Let's do that. Okay, so I lied to you guys a little bit. There's this, whoops, my camera went weird for a second. There's a screw here. There's a screw here. There's another screw here. There's a screw here. And then there's a magical screw that's right here and goes into the little fan there above. Most people call this the bow tie or the Chevrolet symbol. And then the 4 screws above, on the lights. And then what else do we have? Oh yeah, we got the clips down here, both sides of the lights. This one over here also. If this one isn't out, I don't want to take it out or it might fall down. And then there's a clip way down there at the bottom, right there by my finger. And those, was it 3 clips, is to take out the whole thing after you get the screws out. And then, like me, I had to undo some zip ties because our plow goes on here in the winter. And after you get everything that I just mentioned off, then your grill should be able to come off. And now you can start replacing this light and the side lights that are stuck to the grill. And just to take off, what is it, the running lights, I think is what they were. You just had this little, what you want to call it, bulb that went inside your running light, and then you flip it down like this, you push it in, you just turn it out. And some of mine didn't turn out, so I had to push down really hard on where the clip was. See, this clip doesn't go in all the way. So if you had the same problem like I did, just push hard in on the clip. I don't care, I'm touching the bulbs, but they aren't that important. Might be getting new ones. It's just a old Chevy truck. We don't care. We just put the bulbs in. If they get out, burnt, put new ones in. But yep, that's pretty much it. After I get the, what you want to call it, grill off, I'll show you how I'm going to take the lights off and how I'm going to get the flashers or the, I forgot what they're called, reflectors on the grill. I'll show you then. All right, I just took the grill off. I forgot to mention, make sure to take the small doohickey lights out over here. I think they're for your blinkers, I'm not quite sure. And like my family did is we put the glow plug warmers or the glow plug sink into the side of what you want to call it, the grill here, and the grill won't come off, so I put a chair there or something that will hold it up. And now what we're going to get into are these lights and how to take these off. Now first you just have to take all the, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they should just basically come out like that for your blinker or your, what you want to call it, reflecting lights. And I'll do that right now. Okay, so I started taking off the side lights here. I don't remember what order I was going in, but this is what I'm doing first. So what it is I got these. You might be a little confused, some people, that these don't have any studs on them, or you're saying that these nuts right here off the old ones can't get on the new ones. Well, this is plastic and this is metal. And what you were supposed to do, or you're supposed to drive these in and push not as hard as you can, but push firmly so it cuts into the plastic like I just did right here, and it gets nice and tight. But don't overdo it, or some of the aftermarket studs or some of the aftermarket plastics will fall off and you will be a little bit angry or mad. So like I said, just put that on the end like that. Go get your what tool you're using. Like me, I'm just gonna use this 13mm. I'm just gonna get it started. I wanna get it on there straight. And then I'm just gonna crank it on right now. You guys can't see me because I got my phone down over there. I'll keep talking to you though. So I'm cranking it down, I'm cranking it down. Whoops, that was my socket, not breaking anything. But you just wanna get to a point where you're comfortable with stopping. Like, I just got it on there. I just went as far as I could until I didn't want to go no more. There's a little gap right there, but that's okay. I just didn't want to break the stud off. That's all that matters. So you do that to all of them, and then you take off your little thingies right there so you put your lights in. And after you get all of that, and I'll get all of them done, I have 3 more to go, I'll tell you how many I broke or how many are bad or blah blah blah, and then I'll start on these lights up here, or your projector lights. Okay, so I got them all in, all 4 of them. This is what they look like. Whoops. I'll put this kit in the description of what I'm using on, I can't remember if it was, I think it was eBay, but they're all pretty similar in the kits. They all have projectors like that for $100. But yep, my tips are, there's an OEM spec, I believe, of how tight you want to get them. Maybe if you can see on these, but on the last ring there, come on phone, focus, focus. It actually makes a noise. Like when you're taking all these off, you'll realize that it's making a noise, like a cracking noise, like plastic cracking. That's actually the OEM spec of how tight you're supposed to get them. And I did it on one of them, but I was too afraid to do it on the rest of them because they're aftermarket and I don't want to break anything. But if you're getting OEM spec, or you want to make it OEM spec tight, you should hear crack as tight as it gets. You should hear a small crack, not like a rip it off crack. But yep, that's my tips. Now we're gonna head on to these lights after I get this in, I don't know, a different area so you guys can see better, and we'll work on that. Okay, next it's the projector lights. We got 1, 2, and the 3, 4 is over here. And that is a 10mm socket. I haven't told you guys the socket sets, but I believe all these bolts on top are all 10mm. No, there's 7mm that were through here and along the sides. And these lights are 10mm. And then just a normal screwdriver for the running lights. But yep, that's where we're at so far. So we just gotta take those 4 bolts off over there, and then we can start putting our nice new lights on. So I just robbed one of the LEDs. It was the correct one for the, what you wanna call it, light. And I put it right there, because this one didn't have one. And yep, I'm just gonna take that one off and put the next one on. And there shouldn't be any tips on these, but after that, I'm gonna put in the grill and everything else because it's ready to go. Then I'll put in my, where are my running lights at? Oh, my running lights are up there. And then I'll get to them. Okay, small update. I do not have everything on because all of these for the plow were stuck in the headlights. And if you don't know what I mean is I had to cut this little piece off right here in order to pull them all out. And this is what it would look like if I didn't cut that piece out right there. So none of the adapters fitted through that end, so I had to cut it off, and now I got that one in. And I don't understand why the people just didn't put it through the bottom like I did right there, except for this one. That's where they all used to be in the old one. Now I'm gonna just put everything back on. I'm not even gonna test it because I'm confident. And then I'll show you the final results of what it looks like. Okay, so I got everything done. But the headlights look a little wonky. This side's up and that side's down. It's because I screwed them in just a little bit wrong. But other than that, the whole front end looks really good now. Hope all the lights work that I put in. I bet they will. But that's it. That's it for this video. After this, I will show you a short clip of before and after of the lights on and the lights off. And yep. And I probably will fix that and fix the other one. Make that side lower and the other side higher. But yep, that's all I got for this video. That's how to put on these lights. I've not put in my screws on the top yet because I gotta adjust. But yep, that's what it looks like. Everything looks good. All the small bottom ones fit in place. All the outside ones fit in place. They look really good. Just at the top, the sides low and the sides, I did the opposite. This side's low and this side's high. No, this side's high and that side's low. But yep, that's all. I'm gonna fix those, put them back, that side up and that side down. And yeah, overall, these lights look really good. It's just the bulbs, and it depends what you put inside them to make them how bright they are, but everything looks good here. There's just a little bit of gappage. All that looks fine. The only thing that really sticks out is that a little bit. You can push that in. Who knows, but everything else looks really good. The lights are in, and yeah. Let me know in the comments if anybody wants to buy the old ones. They were a little bit foggy, that's it. But yep, thanks for watching.